96% of soft citrus in UK supermarkets, your satsumas, your clementines, your mandarins, test positive for multiple pesticide residues. Not on the peel, inside the fruit. You can't wash it off. You can't peel it away. Before we get into it, hit subscribe, because this channel goes through exactly what's sitting on UK supermarket shelves, the good and the bad, and it really helps if you like this video and share it with someone who still thinks healthy just means whatever's got the loudest label on it. Walk into any UK supermarket and there are basically two stores layered on top of each other. One is full of real, cheap, genuinely good food that nobody's marketing because there's no budget behind it. The other is dressed up to look healthy, and it's fighting for your attention with bigger packaging and bigger claims. Most people can't tell the two apart. So we went through every major UK supermarket and pulled out 33 things that are actually worth putting in your trolley, plus exactly what to look for on the label, so you're not fooled by the stuff sitting right next to them. Let's get into it. 1. Beetroot. Your circulatory system runs your whole body. Energy, healing, recovery, all of it. Beetroot has natural nitrates your body converts into nitric oxide, which widens your vessels and improves blood flow. That circulation boost isn't just physical. Better blood flow to the brain means more oxygen up there, which supports mental clarity and cognitive function. Fresh or pre-cooked, it's in every supermarket. Don't panic if your urine turns pink after eating it. That's bituria, completely normal. One caution, if you're prone to kidney stones, go easy on raw beetroot juice. Cooked beetroot is the safer option. 2. Coconut oil. Genuinely versatile. High smoke point means it's stable for cooking, but it's just as useful outside the kitchen. A natural moisturizer for skin, no weird chemicals. There's also oil pulling, swishing coconut oil around your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes to reduce harmful bacteria and support gum health. Cheap, in every UK supermarket, and one of the few genuinely multi-use products on this list. 3. Organic eggs, Soil Association certified. After decades of anti-cholesterol propaganda fell apart, egg prices tripled the moment people started buying them again. Soil Association organic eggs are the highest welfare standards sold in the UK. No routine antibiotics, no growth promoters, smaller flock sizes. Find them at Waitrose under the Dutchie brand, at Marks & Spencer, and in the organic section at Sainsbury's. About 70p more than standard free range, but you're getting chemical-free feed and real welfare standards. 4. Whole almonds, plain and unsalted. No sugar crash, no energy dip. Healthy fats, fiber, protein, vitamin E, magnesium, and genuinely good for hair and scalp health. Avoid the flavored versions. Honey roasted, smoked, wasabi. Check the label and they're coated in sugar, vegetable oils, and maltodextrin. Plain unsalted, in the baking aisle of every supermarket, shelf stable for ages. 5. Frozen berries. Here's the twist. The freshest fruit in the supermarket is often in the freezer aisle. Fresh berries are picked, transported, and sit losing nutrients. Frozen berries are flash frozen within hours of picking, locking in nutrients at their peak. About £2 a bag versus £4 for a fresh punnet that'll go off by Thursday. Freezing doesn't destroy nutrients. This aisle is underrated. 6. Lentils, beans, and chickpeas. The cheapest fiber upgrade in the shop. 40p a tin for fiber, plant protein, and slow-release energy. Compare that to a £3.50 high-protein ready meal with 18 ingredients you can't pronounce. Lentils beat it on every level. One ingredient, real food. Stock up on kidney beans, black beans, cannellini beans, chickpeas, cheap, shelf-stable, and genuinely good for you. 7. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon, especially sockeye. Wild Pacific salmon, sockeye, coho, pink, grow in their natural ocean environment with no antibiotics, pesticides, or artificial feed. A 2017 study that condemned farmed salmon found wild salmon had a clean bill of health. Alaskan fisheries are strictly managed and genuinely sustainable. The deep red-orange color is natural, from astaxanthin in their diet. No artificial dye. Look for labels that specifically say wild-caught Alaskan or wild Pacific. If it just says salmon or Atlantic salmon, it's farmed. 8. Biona organic rye bread. 54% of bread samples tested in the UK contained multiple pesticide residues. Wheat is one of the most heavily sprayed crops, and those pesticides are absorbed right into the plant tissue. You can't wash it off. Bayona rye bread is 100% organic, no pesticides, no additives, with 9 grams of fiber per 100 grams, 3 times more than broccoli. Denser than a standard white loaf because it's actually bread, not fluffed up air and preservatives. 9. Plain kefir. Real kefir, made from traditional kefir grains, has a far more diverse range of beneficial bacteria than starter culture drinks marketed as kefir. Biotiefel kefir has over 14 live cultures and no added sugar. Compare that to Yakult, 1 culture, about 3 teaspoons of added sugar per tiny bottle, and 7 times the price. Same aisle, completely different worlds. Buy it plain, add your own berries or honey if you want it sweeter. 10. Plain jumbo oats. £1.50 a kilogram, 1 ingredient. Oats. Compare that to Special K at about 4 quid for 500 grams. Sugary flakes with a vitamin spray. Protein granola is worse. 5 pounds for 500 grams, 15 grams of sugar per serving, plus palm oil. Oats don't have a marketing team, so nobody's shouting about them. But Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, and Morrison's all stock them, and they'll save you money while keeping you full till lunch. 11. Whole Earth 100% peanut butter. 1 ingredient, peanuts, maybe a touch of salt. Check a jar of Sunpat or Skippy, and you'll find peanuts, sugar, palm oil, vegetable oil, salt, and a stabilizer. Whole Earth's natural oil separation isn't a flaw. That's what real peanut butter looks like. Go organic, and the peanuts are grown without the fungicides conventional peanuts need underground. Same price as the mainstream brands, in the spreads aisle of most supermarkets. 12. Raw kimchi, brands like Vadash. Fermented cabbage with chili, garlic, ginger, and salt. A live food packed with beneficial bacteria for gut health. Most kimchi on shelves is pasteurized, which kills the live cultures, so you're eating spicy pickled cabbage with none of the benefit. Raw kimchi has to be refrigerated. If it's sitting on a room temperature shelf, it's dead. Vadash is stocked in Tesco, Sainsbury's, and some Waitrose stores in the refrigerated section. 13. Quality extra virgin olive oil. The olive oil market is full of fraud and rancid oil sold as extra virgin. 3 rules: dark glass bottle, a harvest date, and single origin. Andalusia, Tuscany, Kalamata, not product of the EU. Real extra virgin should taste peppery, slightly bitter, bland and smooth, usually means low grade or cut with something else. Look for PDO or PGI certification. You'll pay maybe 6 quid instead of 3, but you're getting the real thing. 14. Organic soft citrus. Satsumas, clementines, mandarins. 96% of conventional soft citrus in UK supermarkets carries multiple pesticide residues, the highest contamination rate of any food category, and it's systemic, absorbed into the flesh, not just the peel. Organic avoids that entirely. About a quid more, available at Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, Morrison's. Whole fruit also gives you fiber and flavonoids a vitamin C tablet can't. 15. Pumpkin seeds and mixed seeds. Tiny, cheap, nutrient-dense, magnesium, zinc, iron. A brilliant crisp replacement sprinkled on yogurt, salads, or porridge. About £1.50 for 200 grams in every supermarket. Go for raw or lightly toasted, not heavily salted. 16. Chia seeds, but soak them first. Chia seeds can expand up to 10 times their size in liquid. There are published reports of them swelling and causing blockages when eaten dry, particularly for anyone with swallowing issues. Always soak them. Overnight is ideal, until they form a gel. Great for omega-3, fiber, and protein once prepared properly. Also a solid egg replacement. 1 tablespoon of chia mixed with 3 tablespoons of water. About 2 quid for 200 grams. Never eat them dry. 17. Mushrooms. Meaty umami depth without the meat. One of the few non-animal sources of vitamin D, if grown with sunlight exposure. Some brands note this on packaging. High in fiber, B vitamins, and selenium for about 89p a pack. A solid swap if you're cutting down on meat. 18. Plain Greek yogurt or skyr. Phage Total 0% has 2 ingredients: milk, live yogurt cultures. A Muller corner has around 18, including glucose fructose syrup, modified starch, and thickeners. Same aisle, completely different foods. High protein, low sugar, live cultures for gut health. Just buy it plain and add your own fruit or honey. 19. Green tea or matcha. 2.5p a cup versus 3 pounds 50 for a wellness shot at the till. Green tea contains catechins, studied for health benefits. Matcha is the concentrated, stronger version. A box of 80 bags is about 2 quid. Not fancy, not expensive. That's exactly why it works. 20. Frozen veg. Broccoli, spinach, peas. Picked and frozen within hours of harvest, often with more vitamins than fresh veg that's been sitting around for days. Cheaper too, about a quid a bag, zero waste, use what you need, and the rest stays frozen. 21. Plain walnuts. The highest plant-based omega-3 content of any nut, plus antioxidants linked to improved cognitive function in studies. Buy plain, unsalted, not honey-roasted or candied, which are coated in sugar and vegetable oils, about 2 pounds 50 to 3 pounds a bag, shelf-stable, in every supermarket. 22. Clipper organic tea, biodegradable, plastic-free tea bags, pesticide-free organic leaves, and fair wages for growers since 1994. Most conventional tea bags contain polypropylene, a plastic, and are grown on heavily sprayed plantations. Compare that to a box of PG Tips, plastic bags, pesticide-soaked leaves, poverty wages for workers. Same shelf, same price, completely different values. Clipper is stocked at Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, and Co-op. 23. Sardines and mackerel in olive oil. 1 pound 50 for an omega-3, hit that outperforms a 4-pound supplement bar. Cornish sardines and hand-line caught hake from brands like Cornish Pilchard Works and Hook and Line use hand-line methods. Zero bycatch, no seabed damage, small boats under 10 meters, supporting real local fishing communities. Cornish hake stocks actually recovered from a 1990s collapse thanks to proper management. Fish Forever tests every fish for mercury and histamine before canning. Sardines are naturally low in mercury since they're small and low on the food chain, and packed with omega-3, calcium, and vitamin D from the edible bones. Look for MSC certification and BPA-free tins. 24. Graham's Organic Milk. A Scottish dairy brand, Soil Association certified, with higher omega-3 levels than conventional milk thanks to grass-fed cows. No routine antibiotics, better welfare standards. Stocked at Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, and Waitrose at a competitive price. 25. Ground flaxseed. More omega-3 per ounce than salmon, but it has to be ground because your body can't digest whole flax seeds. They'll pass straight through undigested. Ground flax gives you ALA omega-3s, fiber, and lignans, and doubles as an egg replacement. 1 tablespoon mixed with 3 tablespoons of water. About 2 quid a bag in the health food or baking aisle. 26. High cocoa dark chocolate, 70% or higher. Consumer Reports found lead and cadmium in tested dark chocolate bars, a real concern, so the smart approach is small portions, not daily slabs, and rotating brands rather than eating the same one every day. A simple 3-ingredient bar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, a bit of sugar, beats healthy chocolate bars loaded with syrups, erythritol, and protein isolates that often cause digestive issues. 27. Biona Organic Tinned Tomatoes and Beans, BPA-free cans and organic ingredients, with no added sugar. Most standard tins are BPA-lined, a chemical linked to hormone disruption and already banned in baby bottles in many countries, yet still used in food cans. Biona's tomatoes are just organic tomatoes and salt. The beans are just organic beans and water. About 40p more than a tin of Heinz, stocked in the organic or world foods aisle of most supermarkets. 28. Fresh ginger root. 60p, lasts 3 weeks in the fridge, and works like medicine for nausea, digestion, and inflammation. Make tea from it. Grate it into cooking. Compare that to a 2 pound 50 ginger wellness shot at the checkout. Same ingredient, same benefit, for a fraction of the price. Found near the garlic and onions in every supermarket. 29. Green and Black's Organic Chocolate. The first UK product awarded the Fair Trade mark back in 1994, fairly paid cocoa farmers, 100% organic cocoa grown without synthetic pesticides, and by organic law, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Sitting on the same shelf at the same price as a bar of dairy milk, but with completely different standards behind it. Stocked in every major UK supermarket. 30. Organic pears. 81% of regular pears in UK supermarkets carry pesticide residues. Their thin skin absorbs pesticides easily, and post-harvest waxing traps chemicals on the surface. Organic avoids both. About 50p to a quid more per bag, and worth it, especially if you're buying for kids. 31. Organic kiwis. One kiwi gives you more than your entire daily vitamin C requirement, plus vitamin K, vitamin E, folate, and potassium. They also contain actinidin, an enzyme that aids protein digestion, and the fuzzy skin is edible on organic kiwis, even more fiber and antioxidants if you don't peel it. Around 3 to 4 pounds for a pack of 4 at Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Waitrose. 32. The Aldi and Lidl organic ranges. Budget organic, often cheaper than regular non-organic products at other supermarkets. Aldi's Just Organic and Lidl's Bio-Organic ranges are both Soil Association certified, and they cover fruit, veg, milk, eggs, bread, flour, pasta, and tinned goods. Enough for a full weekly organic shop, at prices that undercut the myth that organic is only for people shopping at Waitrose or Whole Foods. 33. Waitrose Duchy Organic. Started by King Charles when he was Prince of Wales, before organic was even trendy, over 300 products, all Soil Association certified, from biscuits to beef. What's notable is the pricing. Duchy Organic is often the same price as the regular non-organic product right next to it on the shelf, which is rare for organic ranges. The supermarkets aren't lying to you, they're just betting you won't look past the packaging. 96% contamination on citrus, 54% on bread, 18 ingredients in a yogurt that should have 2. That's what's sitting on the shelf next to the 33 things on this list that actually do the job. If this changed what's going in your trolley next time, subscribe for more of this, and share it with someone who needs to see what's hiding in plain sight under those bright lights.